I'm telling you, if today Raila Amolo Odinga left this government, the people from central Kenya will come back. The problem we have today is this, Trevor. Since our Independence Day up to today, there are normally two centers of power of politics in these countries, and these two centers of power can never be on the same space politically. One end of the space is currently being held by Raila Odinga, and this other center of power is held by the central people of Kenya. These two centers can never be on the same space politically, and that is the fundamental problem, first of all, before any of all these other things. And the reason as to why I'm saying this, even if you ask the central people from central Kenya, like my friend Jerry, what did Uhuru Kenyatta do extremely what was so extraordinary that Uhuru Kenyatta did to the central people? Nothing. What happened is that the moment Raila Odinga joined government, they left it. The moment they heard Raila Odinga was going to join Ruto's government, they left it. And if you look at it, even why I'm saying this is because these two centers of power can never be together. The current protest is being done by the people from this central center of power. And even if you look at the characteristics of what it is US, they say it's tribalists, they're leaders, they're whatever. These are characteristics that are normally with people who come from the Bantu center of, Bantu's characteristic culturally, they were underworked under decentralized structures. What next? And I've explained now what
so the complex. This is tribal.
There's a tribal connotation to this thing, and I'm telling you, Trevor, if Raila Odinga left this government today, this center of power will come back to government.
So the problem is Raila, you agree?
No. And you hear it's coming out well. It's coming out well.
I'm trying to pursue this line of tribal thinking because this has been what has been a big challenge for the nation. But I thought the young people said that
the more things change, the more they still remain the same. Even if you go to these institutions of higher learning, there are still tribal regroupings. You'll find the Onagi, you'll find the Mount Kenya grouping, you'll find the Costa. The more things change, the more they still remain the same. And I'm telling you, if today Raila Amolo Odinga left this government, the people from central Kenya will come back. Second thing, I'll say this. The young people are focusing on the wrong horse, as I think my friend had alluded. President Ruto is going to be the president of Kenya for the next 10 years, and I think most people know this. If the young people could focus on just getting 300 MPs into parliament, elect Njeri as the women rep, elect Marco as the member of parliament for Muroni, elect Trevor as the MP for Nyakach, elect our brother as the MP of Malava, and so on. You have 300 MPs who are, Gen Z or the young bracket. They could elect their speaker. They could impeach President Ruto whenever they want. Imagine if we had 40 senators in parliament, we could pass any money bills that we want. Imagine if we had 40 young governors. So we are focusing on the wrong horse when the real actual place where we could do comes to the legislative arm of government and the county delegated places of governance.
So then you're agreeing that this is time for the young people to step up then?
Exactly.
Okay.
This is Legrand from Simple Generations.